welcome to your graduation, right? If you are excited, if you are as excited as I am, then help me do something in the comments. Today we are not learning anything. It's you people's graduation, right? So I don't even know why you people are not here yet. I don't know why you people are not here yet, but then I know I can see Ebube, right? So Ebube, welcome. Happy graduation to you. It's been a very long ride, right? It's been a very long ride. I don't know, the persons on YouTube, can you comment your name? Can you kindly comment your name so that I can call you one by one to tell you congratulations? But for the person I can see over here at StreamYard, which is Ebube. Ebube, welcome, congratulations, welcome to your graduation. Oriola Ifeoluwa, congratulations, good evening, welcome to your graduation, welcome. I am super proud of you all, right? Because it's not been easy. Christiana, welcome. Welcome to your graduation. Welcome everybody. This is your graduation. You made it to the last day of the 14-day course. Favor Sekibo, welcome to your graduation. Right? You know, it's been an awesome journey with you all, right? It's been an awesome journey with you all. I mean, who would have believed that just like yesterday? In fact, let me tell us a little story, right? The very first day that we're supposed to start this class, we had a very embarrassing technical issue. And I think it was only Christiana that came to class early that day. So, you know, I was just struggling with it. Okay, who is this person? Okay, yes, you're saying congratulations to everyone. So I was just struggling with the whole technical issue. My team members were sweating me, I was sweating. I was like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing because somebody's already here. This person doesn't even know us, they're just meeting us for the first time, and then we are going through all of this embarrassment. I'm like, Jesus, please come through for me, right? And then to think that some of you now, in fact, almost all of you came late that day. It was, I think, Christiana and a few persons that came early. Good evening, Sharon, welcome to your graduation, right? Welcome. Thank you very much. It's been an amazing journey with you all, right? So I think it was a few persons that came early that day, and I was like, Jesus, what am I going to do? How will I start explaining that this is not our culture, right? Because it was so embarrassing and I was just struggling. And then I was asking Christiana, please, can you confirm that you can hear me? She would not say, there's one noise, it's doing woo woo woo. I'm like, oh my god, what is this? But now here we are today. Today is day 14, and I mean, there's just so much to be grateful for, right? Firstly, for us as a brand, is that we witnessed tremendous improvement, right, from the feedback we received on our forms, right? I can see students who came with expectations and they are going back with their expectations met, right? It's one thing to come with an expectation and your expectations are not met, right? But you came with an expectation and your expectation was met. You know, it's just so elating to see that all of this struggle, all of this commitment, right? Imagine me having to leave the comfort of my home. I close from work, I won't go home, I'll come and stay in my friend's house, you know, just to get this done. The discomfort, sometimes I'll have to take a shuttle, like a bus back to my house after the whole class, sometimes around past 10, right? But all of this sacrifice, today we are graduating 11 persons, right? And then there are some persons who are still working on their videos, but for the people who could make it to the deadline of, you know, sending in their videos and just passing through all of the requirements to be graduated, I say a very big congratulations to you all, right? Because I'm so happy, I'm so excited. This is my first time graduating a cohort. Oh my god, there are so many things that were supposed to be in plan, so many things to you know, we could have done, so many, you know, now all of those things that we are supposed to do, but we didn't do them. But the most important thing is that you guys are here with us, and it's such an amazing thing. It's such a it's a fulfilling feeling for me, right? It's so fulfilling, to be honest, because if I sit back to think about the story of how the law academy was bettered, and how much has been invested into making sure that this brand stands. Today, before you people joined, I was just sitting down, right, thinking of the journey so far and how it's been all shades of strength and commitment. Because if it's not commitment, I mean, it wouldn't have held, right? I've sacrificed a lot. I'm not even going to start mentioning it because that's not what this graduation is about. Good evening, Jumoke. Welcome to your graduation, right? So that's not what the graduation is about. But I have sacrificed a lot for this brand, and sitting down here today, the year is almost rounding up. I'm graduating human beings. Oh my God, it's I am so happy, really. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you all. I'm so happy for your improvement. I'm so grateful for your feedback, right? I'm so happy that I can actually look at 2024 and say, yes, I was able to hold a certain number of persons by the hand and take them from point A to point B in the simplest teaching methods, right? In the simplest way anybody can actually grasp something. And for me, that's all that matters. Basically, that's all that matters. That in the complexity of ideas, you are able to simplify it for people, and they can actually measure their progress, right? And that was why we had the milestone form. We wanted to know how far you've come with us, the progress you've made, the improvements you expect. And then we now had the honest review form. Oh my God, those reviews were touching, they were from the heart, right? I could literally read people pouring out their hearts and just being thankful that we offered this avenue for professionals to learn and grow. And for me, that's the highlight of my year. You guys are the highlight of my year, right? The highlight of 2024 for me is that the year is rounding up, and I was able to hit the target of actually graduating human beings, and not just graduating them because of graduation's sake, but making actual measurable impact, right? That for me is a big win, right? So welcome everybody, and thank you so very much for joining this graduation. I mean, you could have missed it, but you did not. So thank you for not missing it, right? So let's get to the next slide. Firstly, these are people. Okay, I'm so sorry if your picture is not on the front cover. I'm sorry. I just had to look through, the documents we had, just sent a few to the designers, and I'm so sorry, right? We're so sorry that if your picture didn't make it here. Don't worry, it will be better next time. We really promise, right? So what's the next thing? All right, so this is our welcome note. We welcome each and every one of you to your graduation ceremony. We are so proud of you and all the hard work you have put into getting this to this final day. It didn't come easy for most of you, and we celebrate all your hard work, right? I know that some of you, especially today's video, that the topics came in late and you just had to inconvenience yourself. I think somebody even said that she had to go to someone's shop to record her video and all of that. We are so sorry that it came in, a bit impromptu, but that's why you are professionals, right? It's not supposed to be easy all the time, right? And then to every single person that puts in the work, right? Coming early, staying true to classes, staying true to assignments, being able to show up and participate irrespective of the odds. I mean, you guys are so wonderful. Really, you are wonderful, and we are proud of all your hard work, right? Even if you didn't make it through till the end, right? Some persons actually started and didn't make it through to the end. We still celebrate them, but it takes additional tenacity. It takes additional commitment to be able to start a process and see it to the end, right? Because you could have had a million reasons not to, stay to the end. Network network will have been very frustrating. There's somebody I'm looking for, Patience. I know her name is actually following her, because for the want of the bulk of our class, she always had network issues. But you see her showing up, you see her participating, right? You see her coming to class, you see her trying to, impute her own contribution despite the network challenge. And that for me is the true strength of, or the true test of, professionalism and commitment, right? It is in the difficult times that your convictions are being tested. It is in the times when it's not at the beck or at your beck and call that your convictions are tested. Why am I doing this thing? What am I doing it for? Is it just because I want to show up in class? Or is it because there's nothing to do, so let me go and take one course with the Law Academy? Or is it because I understand the value of this core soft skill for every professional, not just tech professionals, right? And even in our personal lives, effective communication is the game changer, right? So for all of you that stayed committed, that stayed through, that pushed through, that went through a lot of hurdles, for people that even had to cancel their engagements, like myself, my God, you have no idea this festive period, the number of engagements I had to cancel. Like yesterday was my church's what's it called, our team get together, and it was by 4 p.m. In my head, I'm like, if I attend this get together, I would either not enjoy it, because I mean the bulk of the celebration started in the evening, like 6, and then if I'm out till 6, what will happen to my students? The excuse I gave them is that I need to go and teach this thing. I've eaten it before, I beg, I can't leave these people, I can't give them excuses. So we'll catch up next year, right? But those are sacrifices that you make because of what you value, because of the when you value the people that are, looking up to you or believing in your process, or even sacrificing their time for something, right? So welcome and congratulations to you all for making it this far. I am so proud of you all, right? So these are the names of the graduating students. We have Oki Abimbola Aderonke, we have Eze Rebecca, we have Christiana Monisola Ajeyoto, God abego, Ayejoto, make una no beat me, abeg. We have Musami Miriam, we have Bravo Sharon, we have Oriola Ifeoluwa Israel, we have Abioye Delight, we have Sekibo Tamuno Imama. This your name. I don't know what it means, but my God, Tamuno Imama Favor. We have Patience Abili. We have Ebube Chukwu Osi Uzoekwe. We have Akinlade Olajumoke Christiana. So these 11 people are the people who were able to send in their videos. Other persons are still compiling theirs, but then, like I always say, we do not practice African man time here at the Law Academy, right? So if they send in their videos, they'll get their certificates, but I mean, they did not make it to the graduation ceremony, right? But for every single person who was able to make it to this list, who was able to, put in the work to get to the list of graduating students by sending in their practical videos on time, right? And just paying attention and delivering their works, even if it was not so perfect for some people. But for me, what I'm looking at is the consistency and the commitment, because it's not enough to get a topic, but one thing that matters is your commitment to that topic. It's your commitment to the project, is how you are able to stretch yourself to, just get it done, right? And that's what matters for me, and that's why you see these 11 beautiful names here. I am so proud of each and every one of you, really. Like, every one of you here, you are the highlight of my 2024, that I could graduate 11 persons. I mean, we had a lot of people, fill up the form. From our screening processes, we were eradicating people who didn't reply to our emails, people who replied and stopped coming to class. I think in the group we're about 20 or 21 people, right? But all of you that are graduating today, you are graduating because you stayed through the whole process, and that for me is fantastic and phenomenal. So congratulations to each and every one of you one more time. And let's go over to the next slide, right? So how were you graded? A lot of people will be like, oh, how was I graded? How did I make it to, the graduating list? How was I able to scale through? Now, you were graded based on your punctuality, right? Based on your punctuality. Like I said, this, sorry, Favor is trying to explain her name. Said it means thank God, and you actually got the pronunciation. Oh, really? Yeah, you don't mean it. I always bite my mouth. Tamuno Imama. I'm like, hey, is this correct? Right? Let somebody not always for me for road say you not pronounce my name correctly. So back to our graduation. Today we are on a very light mood because I might not be able to see you guys again, right? I might not be able to have a class with you all in attendance. So let's ease up. It's not serious. It's not what we're talking about communication in team setting or navigating difficult conversations. Today is your graduation, it's your celebration, and I am so proud of all of you, right? So like I was saying, how were you graded, right? You were graded based on punctuality, right? Based on your articulation. When you are giving a topic, how were you able to articulate the topic? Not like you were going off point or you were just trying to put in a lot of preambles to meet up the time, right? Your articulation was on point. Your punctuality, we looked at your punctuality. Now your practical presentation, that was the day we did our presentation that, we had to try out different scenarios and all of that. Your practical presentation was also a means of grading. The attention to detail, right? When you are given a topic or when you are asked to speak or you're asked a question and you are able to pay attention, right, and be able to deliver that thing concisely. These are one of the things we paid very rapt attention to in your grading. Then your attendance, how many times you showed up in class, how many times you were able to come for class, how many times you stayed through for all the classes we put up. For the ones that didn't hold, we had to join or merge two classes together. How were you able to attend all of these classes, right? So for the next slide, I don't know what it is, but let's go there. Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am super excited to announce that we have a best graduating student. Now, before I even say her name, I want to just leave it here and make a few comments, right? One thing you need to understand as professionals is this: when you join something, irrespective of whether you pay for it or it's free, be committed to the process. Be committed to the process, not committed to the learning, but the process involved in the learning. What is the process? Your punctuality. What is the process? Your attention to detail. What is the process? Your attendance. For me and for all of us at the Academy, having vetted every single person that participated in this particular cohort, we are super excited to actually award Christiana Monisola Aye Joto the best graduating student for this cohort. Why is she the best graduating student? Firstly, Christiana is always punctual. Always punctual. Like, when I mean always, like always punctual. She's the very first person that showed up during our first class. That for me was a striking point, right? The first person that showed up, and she showed up, I think, a few minutes late that day because of the link. And I think when I went to speak to my team members, they were like, there's this Christiana that is asking us for the link. I had to even connect the WhatsApp, like the office WhatsApp, to my personal WhatsApp to be able to see what the person is saying, right? She was just asking for the link. How would I join? And even when I could get the direct feedback, like the direct message from them, right, I was able to like have a conversation with her on that first day. And she was the only person that was there for like, I think, 10 minutes before I now told her that, okay, please don't be angry, that I'm going to try check another streaming platform, and then I was going to communicate back to her. And she was like, okay, no problem. She left. Then I had to personally send her a message that, oh, the class has been postponed and all of that. But to think that not just that first day, but every other day of this course, Christiana is among the first persons that always come. If I'm not among she's the first person that always comes to class, right? And for me, that is the true test of what it means to actually be a student that values what you're getting. Because most of the time we want to say that, oh, we value things based on how much we paid for it. But to think that a course is free and you dedicate your time to it, you dedicate your energy, you put in the best, right? I even have video presentation that she sent today. At some point, like, I had to ask her, you're reading from something, right? You're reading from something. And she was like, no, she just sent a lot of explanation and I could get it. But to think that this person can actually put in the work and, just want to get it right. During our first presentation, when I called her impromptu, right, even though that first one, I think she admitted to using probably like a guide or something, but you can always see that in her presentations they were always very, very articulate, right? So for all the criteria that required us to have a best graduating student, Christiana was topping all of them. And for us, at the Law Academy, that is the highlight of what it means to be a professional. So Christiana, this is us at the Law Academy saying congratulations and well done for all your effort, well done for all your hard work, well done for all your commitment. Christiana never missed one class. Like, she didn't miss a single class right from day 1 to today, which is day 14. It's not easy, right? It's not an easy thing to do, not for anybody, not even for us that are hosting it, because I mean, when network was showing us Shege Banza, we had to miss some classes. Now, imagine that you put up an impromptu class. Imagine that you make your announcements of a change in time, and this person consistently shows up early. They consistently show up eager. They consistently show up with that team spirit of trying to get it right, trying to contribute, trying to participate, and all of that. So, Christiana, right, I still hope you can hear me, but this is me, the founder of the Law Academy, saying well done for all your hard work, well done for all your commitment, well done to all the effort you put into this course, right? It was palpable. We could feel it. Me, I could feel it. My team members could feel it. And if we're going to have to pass a questionnaire, every single person can feel the fact that you were committed to the process, right? And this is me saying congratulations, and take this, take this skill, take this your tenacity, take this your commitment to every other thing that you do. Really, not many persons get celebrated for the core skills that they have, right? For the core traits that make up their personality. But this is all of us at the Law Academy celebrating you for being an outstanding student. So once again, Christiana, congratulations and God bless you for all the effort you put in into this course and into your personal growth, right? Congratulations, dear. Congratulations. Okay, because I said this is going to be a 30 minutes graduation, it's not going to exceed 30 minutes. We have 9 minutes to go. So let me just go over to the next slide. Now, what are the upcoming courses for the Law Academy? Today is our last day together as a team, as a family. But the WhatsApp group will always be open. I'm sure we're going to have an alumni group, right? For people who have participated in our class and you just want to stay in touch with your peers, you want to keep updates, right? You find something tangible on social media, you want to share it with your peers, you want to connect, you want to build valuable connections. I feel like the persons who stayed up until this graduation are people you should have in your circle, right? There are people you should have in your niche. There are people you should always have around you, because these persons have exhibited what it means to be committed to the process. Growth for every individual is a journey. It takes determination, like crazy determination, to be able to make anything out of your life as a human being. So if you have classmates who were able to stay determined and stay consistent till the end, I feel that it is more than enough reason to connect with them, because these persons are exhibiting pure leadership skills, right? You don't know where you're going to meet this person. So when we create our alumni group, we're going to share the link on this current group that you are in, because this group is going to be shut down, right? It was created just for announcement. Now, the alumni group is where you can do all your connect with each other on LinkedIn and social media and all of that. So if you're asking, oh, how do I stay in the loop with the Law Academy? We have our upcoming courses, right? We have pitch deck presentation for startup founders. These are like the courses we are going to be releasing from January till the end of first quarter of 2025 by the grace of God. So there's so much on the table for us to do as a brand. Now we have pitch deck presentation for startup founders. What is this course about? If you're a startup founder or you hope to have a company one day and you struggle with pitch deck presentations, you struggle with pitching yourself or your ideas or your company, this course is for you. Please, I want to make a disclaimer that all the courses here are not free, right? This is the only course that is free, and it's because it is part of our corporate social responsibility as a brand. And this free course only comes up twice a year. June, which is June 15th to June 30th. June 30th is my birthday, right? So I'll do that as a birthday gift to upcoming tech professionals. And then December as a December gift. Any other time apart from these two times, We do not offer free classes. I know why I'm saying this thing. Don't go and bring your village people and say, go to the law academy. I will chase them back if you don't have money. All right, so that's on the lighter note. Now we have communication for team leads and project managers. This is more of a niche specific class, right? If you are a team lead, if you are a project manager, if you are a product manager, and you want to learn the core communication specifics, right? Now this course is for you. Communication for team leads and project managers, right? This one are for people who are in leadership positions, right? We're going to be talking about emotional intelligence, right? I know we talked about it in this course, but it was very basic, it was very fundamental. We just mentioned it as a skill, but we didn't really dwell on it. So in this course, we're going to be dwelling on it emphatically. Right now, my one-on-one coaching sessions, they are always open. If you want to have a personal mentorship session with me, it is not free, right? It is not free, but then it is negotiable for persons who are alumni, right? If you've taken our course, if you've stayed through with us and you want to continue, but then you need to make a commitment, or you want to improve yourself, you feel like, okay, you need a more personalized what's it called, learning, you need a more structured learning for your own particular problem. Now our one-on-one session are bespoke sessions, meaning that they are created for just you, right? It is your problem. There's going to be a consultation session where I ask you your specific problems that you want to tackle, and then we create a course around that problem, right? We can create a course for other things, a general issue that you have, but around your core problem, that is where our one-on-one session comes in, right? There is a course curriculum for your particular problem in order to tackle that problem, and it is not free, right? So we have other courses coming up, but this is what we are going to be doing from January to the end of first quarter. All right, so if you want to stay in the loop with us at the Law Academy, some of you already have my personal number, some of you have our the Law Academy line. It's connected to my personal computer, so if you send a message there, I can always see it on my system, right? You want to talk to me, you want to ask me a question, you want to stay in the loop with our courses, please send me a message. Okay, there is no need being afraid. I don't bite. At least for these 2 weeks, I'm not beating anybody. I'm not beating anybody, right? I'm always very, very approachable, irrespective of what the problem is. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing that is at the heart of me and the foundation of what makes me a person, right? What makes me a professional is prayer. Let me tell us the truth. As professionals, there is little or nothing you can do in this life without prayer. You have a goal, you have a business, you have a dream, you have a job, you have a relationship. Whatever it is you have that means something for you or to you, there are things that sustain it. And one of the core things that sustain and keeps anything alive is prayer, right? So as a professional, whether you are a Christian or you are a Muslim or you are non-religious, if you are listening to me, it's time for us to pray, because after this prayer, I'm going to be telling us thank you and God bless you for participating in this course. Then as regards your course certificate, before we go to the prayers, right, for everybody graduating today, please, you know yourselves, send me your email, text me your email, like put it on the group chat on WhatsApp. I'm going to lock that WhatsApp group so that I can get all the emails of the persons graduating, only those that made it, this 11 people for now, right? So if you saw your name on the graduating list and you want your certificate, please send me your emails, send it to the WhatsApp group chat. I'm going to lock that group chat so that we can only have emails there, right? So it's going to be easy for the designer to just click, drag, drop and send it to you. So by the grace of God, before this time tomorrow, everybody that is graduating must have received their certificate, right? I said before this time, so it can be earlier than that. It can be in the afternoon, it can be in the evening, but we just need some time to let people send in the emails, and then we make a compilation of all of them and send it out at once, because we won't be sending one. It's not healthy for anybody, right? So I know I've made mention of that. Your certificates are ready and it's 100% free, right? You can post it anywhere, but make sure that you have the knowledge to defend it. And that's why we're very, very brutal with our vetting process. We're very, very, particular about how we award scores, how we grade people and all of that, because we want you to be able to defend all that you have learned and defend the certificate we are giving you, right? It's not just another announcement on LinkedIn. This is the reputation of the company at stake. So if for any of you that feel like, oh, there was a class you missed, there's something you don't really understand, the courses are always on YouTube. YouTube doesn't delete videos, they don't delete live streams, right? So go there, take your time, nobody's pressuring you, right? If that's what you have to do throughout this Christmas period, that in January you are ready to take your world by storm, then use this period and assimilate those classes, use this period and take those courses again, right? So with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I just want us, because some of you might not be able to reply me, I know you can hear me, but I just want us to begin to thank the Lord for how he has helped you. Lord, I thank you for these precious people. I thank you for how far you've helped them. Lord, I thank you because they came with nothing. They came knowing nothing or little, but your grace has seen us through up until this 14th day. Jesus, it's your mercy, it's your grace, it's your help. We are nothing without you. And so, Father, Lord, we say thank you as a team, as a company, as the Law Academy Incorporated. Jesus, we say thank you for these people. We say thank you for how you've helped them. We say thank you because you are holding them through. Lord, even as they've passed through the Law Academy, we pray that what they've learned doesn't leave them in the journey of life. That as they progress as professionals, Lord, it is evident that they touched something, that they felt something, that their professional communication and their personal relationships are strengthened by the value and the virtue of this course that they've taken. Jesus, I commit these persons into your hands, oh God, that every single thing they do is blessed. Everywhere their names are mentioned, Jesus, your name is mentioned. Every single effort they put into building themselves, Lord, you will hold them, you will strengthen them, you will keep them, you will provide for them, you will show them mercy in this journey of their professional growth and in their personal lives, my Father, that you will help them. Lord, it's not of he that runneth or he that willeth, but you that showeth mercy. Lord, we ask for mercy. We ask that you show these people great mercy. We ask that you help them in this journey of professional development. Lord, the reasons why they are taking these courses and making these sacrifices for their future, we pray that that future would not look back at them and say, after all your efforts, that you couldn't amount to anything. Jesus, I pray that even as they step into their professional lives, and those who already have a job, I pray that you give them the grace to be the best. And those that don't have a job, that are looking up to you, my Father, I pray that even as they are making an effort to be better, that the angels of the Most High God will go before them, go after them, and go in front of them to announce them and to mention their names to places that matter. Jesus, I decree and declare that all of these people, my Father, they shall be held in your hands, that in the journey of their lives, my Father, that they will look back and say, thank you, God, for the Law Academy. Thank you because I chose to fill up that form and join this cohort. Thank you because I chose to do this and it has helped me greatly. My Father, we decree and declare that you that knows how to strengthen, you that knows how to hold, you that knows how to expand, you that knows how to magnify, I pray you magnify these people. I pray you hold them by your precious hand, that every single thing they do is touched and covered by the blood of Jesus. I decree, my Father, that come what may, they will not be found wanting. Lord, this year will not end their lives. Lord, they will end this year. And for the number of days that you have marked for each and every one of us, Jesus, I pray that we all live to see that day. I pray, oh God, my Father, that all of us will be big testimonies of your mercy, that all of us will be big testimonies of your grace, that none of these people will be small. Lord, none of them will be small. From the beginning till the end, from the first till the last, that none of these people, oh God, that walked through the Law Academy will walk back and end up in mediocrity. The Law Academy is a brand that stands for excellence. I pray that excellence will never depart from them. I pray, my Father, that you show them your face. I pray you show them your love. I pray you hold them, Jesus. I pray that in the journey of their lives, my Father, they will not have any reason to regret. I pray that all their efforts will not be wasted, that all the sacrifices they are putting into their lives, oh God, to be better, Lord, it will not be wasted. That at the end of the day, my precious Jesus, that they will have reasons to thank you because they stayed through the process. Even as I look through my own life, I have many reasons to say, Jesus, I thank you because I chose to go through the hard route. I chose to go through it even when it didn't look like it. but your direction was there, your help was there, your favor was there, your hand was there, your faith was there, your love held me through. Lord, I pray that this same grace and many more that you bestow upon these precious people, and at the end of the day, my Father, their lives will be testaments of your grace. In Jesus' mighty name we've prayed. Amen and amen and amen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you all. And I am so excited to be graduating you all. Please, if you can hear me kindly, okay, thank you for the feedback, because I was starting to think that the network has cut me off. So congratulations to each and every one of you for joining. Congratulations to each and every one of you for staying through, right? We are so proud of you at the Law Academy. We couldn't have wished for a better first outing. We couldn't have wished for a better cohort than what we have with you all, right? So thank you everybody for, being such an amazing first cohort. It's part of our success story that we graduated amazing professionals, people who understand what it means to be a professional. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have already extended 5 minutes into this graduation ceremony. It's supposed to be for 30 minutes because I don't want to leave us or stress us so much, right? We have already extended 5 minutes into it. Item 7. All of you that are saying item 7, you will not say, coach, what will I even do for you for being such a sweet soul? You're shouting item 7. Item 7 is your certificate. Item 7 is your certificate. Don't worry, when I give it to you, go and parboil it. Put it inside. God, no. Go and parboil the certificate. Put it inside hot tea. Soak it as tea and bread and eat. Because you asked me for item 7. People cannot say, coach, what I'm going to do for you. In fact, send your account number. In fact, let's buy the Law Academy data. What's the official subscription line? Let's buy you people data. People ask me for item 7. Yeah, mind yourself. Don't mind me. But normally in a graduation ceremony, there's supposed to be item 7. But then, pardon us, right? This is our first outing. I was even saying, was just making a mental note to my team members before, I think that was like 30 minutes before the class had to go live, that in our next session we're supposed to have a brochure, right? A brochure, so that you can all know yourselves with your LinkedIn handles, your phone numbers, right? And just your personal contacts, so that you can all connect with yourselves on a more personal note, right? But then I'm so sorry that we couldn't make that available in this cohort, right? We are very sorry about that. We sincerely apologize for all of that. And to all the amazing persons who were able to stay true till this graduation ceremony, who were able to stay true to this whole process, I am so proud of you. I love you all from the depth of my heart. Please, if Jesus touches your heart, do a video review for us. And I want to ask for your consent, that some of you might be seeing your feedback as part of our marketing material, right? Even if you send us a video review, we might also use it as part of our marketing content. I hope that's okay by each and every one of you. But I need like 2-3 people, please, to volunteer to do a video for us. It's not hard now. People have done video presentation today, so it's not hard. What you just need to do is talk about the course, make sure that you mention the Law Academy inside, right? Or let me just give us an example. So my name is Mirigodo Okoye. I participated in the first cohort of the Law Academy's Communication Edge for entry-level tech professionals, and the course was a transformative one for me. I came in with filler words, but at the end of the 14 days, I was able to deflate all my filler words, and now I can make presentations without having breakers. I also want to thank the coach, Mirigodo Okoye, for all she did, her commitment. If people know these things now, don't make me say it and then now be wishing that it's me that will do the video, because I cannot do the video. And people should help my life now. Help the Law Academy. It's only God that is helping us, but if people do what should help us now, somebody should follow. I don't want to call somebody, because it's not an assignment. It's something that you do from your heart, right? Something that you should do from your heart. If you really feel like, okay, this course was impactful and you don't know what to give us, don't give us money or data, just give us reviews, so that we can use it to start pushing our courses. We can use it to start just talking about the brand and all we represent, and all the love we are putting into making sure that professionals go from zero to hero, right? So ladies and gentlemen, if you have anything you want to say, actually I need to give room for that. Let me not just end the live stream. So if you have anything you want to say, please put it in the chat. I can add you to the stage and you can say it. I mean, we've not been hearing ourselves for a long time, so let's just do that today. You have a vote of thanks, you have something you want to say, right? You have something you want to share, you have an experience you encountered, anything at all. If you are on any of the streaming platforms, either YouTube or StreamYard, just put it in the chat box that you need to speak, and then I'll add you up. We have like let me say 2 minutes to do that, because this is already 39 minutes 11 seconds, right? And the time is running. So if by 40 minutes nobody has taken the mic, then I'll have to end the live stream. All right, because I mean, we should learn how to keep to time, right? It has to be imbibed. Nothing like African man time. Is so wrong. It's very wrong to practice African man time as a professional who wants to compete in the global space, because you might be so used to African man time that the person who is going to be your team lead, okay, Christina wants to speak, somebody should speak, Jerry. What is this? I've added you. Go ahead, come on, come on. Yes, please go ahead.
Good evening, coach, and everyone.
Good evening.
I want to sincerely thank and appreciate you for this wonderful course. I am indeed very grateful to God for the day that I came across this course. It was posted on Techies on LinkedIn, and I just said, "Oh, communication skills. I think I need to do this course." And one thing about me is that whether it's a free or paid course, I don't take it for granted. Maybe because I'm an empty nester. Maybe that's why I have the time. My children are grown up. If I tell you my age, you wonder what I'm still doing here. But I value learning so much. I'm in my 50s, but
Oh
I
my
love to
God.
learn. Yes. So
You too.
I just love, I'm serious. I just love learning. And so it's a wonderful platform and a great opportunity for me. Thanks for the spotlights. I was blushing all through. And the knowledge that I've gathered here will stay with me for the rest of my life. Thank you so much. God bless you. And God bless every one of my classmates. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you. You people should clap now. Where are these people? You people should clap. Clap in the comment section. Oh yeah, let me start seeing people clapping. That's our best graduating student talking. They're just looking like it's easy to do best graduating student. Somebody should clap. Jesus Christ, I'm not giving people certificate. Nobody clap, no certificate. Only people that do not clap, no certificate. Oh my God, thank you so much, Christiana. Thank you so much, Madam Christiana. Thank you very much, because I mean it's so encouraging, right? People heard she's in her 50s, and we have Gen Zs here. All you Gen Zs that to come to class late. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Can you imagine? So I mean it's so encouraging really to see that we have people from all ages, right, gain knowledge, gain substantial knowledge. I mean, the elation of the moment was when she said that the knowledge she has gathered is going to stay with her for the rest of her life. So it means that we are really, really doing things like making impact in people's lives, because we are individuals and we choose what stays with us, right? For our mom, I will say mom, I mean it sounds somehow, but for our precious team member, right, to have gathered all of this knowledge, even as a mom, and believing that these things are going to stay with her for the rest of her life, it means that this is real impact, this is real value. And I'm so proud of the Law Academy. I'm so also proud of her, and I'm proud of each and every one of you, right? You might not have been the best graduating student, but you are the best in everything that you do, because you stayed till the end. People like you saw this same form, right, clicked on the same form, even went through to confirm that they will be available for the class, but they are not here today. But then you stayed true. So each and every one of you are winners and champions in your own right. And I am so proud to graduate awesome people like you. All right. So there are very few people who are dear to my heart, and I will still have to mention their names, because I mean, I spot people a lot in terms of when I sit down in my space to look at people who make an effort. For me, that's the hallmark of it, right? I don't know why. Okay, Rebecca is here. Yes, Rebecca is one person I need to commend, because the first day that we had our practical presentation class, she was supposed to present, but then she said that she had not been available. She had issues with a few things, had close deadlines to meet up with, and all of that. But the video she sent in today, it didn't communicate somebody who actually didn't participate in the first, I think first 1 week or first 5 days of the course, right? Her video was so good, and the fact that she was able to articulate the topic she was assigned, for me, that's the true test of it, right? It's not that you come to class and you sit down in class and you're not learning anything. For me, she was able to, practice what she was learning and present a video that was very good for me, right? It was very good. I think Christina was the only person that had 10 over 10 in her video. Then Rebecca had 9. A few other persons had 9, right? Another person I want to mention is Sharon, right? I met Sharon at an event, like a physical event I went for in November, right? He was one of the participants in the physical event I went for in November. And one day, I think when my course flyers started going around, I don't know where he saw it, but then I just saw a message that he attended my physical event, that he wants to continue, with the 2 weeks course. And for me, that was very heartwarming, because it felt like that 20 minutes presentation or 30 minutes presentation I went to do there was enough conviction for someone to actually want to stay committed to your learning, or to learning with you for 2 weeks, right? And Sharon too, his attendance was very good, because apart from the few times when he took permission, but he also, showed up in class. And for me, that's like a very remarkable trait. So well done, Sharon. That's awesome. That's very great of you, right? Another person I want to mention is Delight. Well done, Delight. There's just this thing about Delight that makes me happy. I don't know why. Maybe because her name is Delight. Because anytime I go on LinkedIn and I see Delight's post, I'll just sit down and be reading it. I wonder how sometimes she thinks about these things. But you have a very creative mind, right? You have a very creative mind, Delight. And I just want you to put more power in that niche, because the creative niche is a very big niche, right? It's a very big niche. Now people are doing a lot of things from, the creative space. If it's writing, if you can even infuse your writing as part of a skill, or an offer you make, like I know you're a data analyst, right? But then you can also add writing or data writing, something that has to do with writing, because I'll give it to you. You have excellent writing skills. And person I want to Oh, yeah, no problems. You're welcome. So another person I want to mention is Ebube. I've not really heard Ebube present before, but I know that in her presentation today, it was so clean, like, and then she's very pretty. I mean, I'm somebody that gives people their flowers a lot. I don't know whether it was the video I would listen to or the person that was presenting, and she now has very fine eyebrow. I had to tell her, So I mean, you guys are just beautiful people and handsome people, because watching her video, I was just looking at the person that was talking, and then I said, go focus on the presentation, and I go out to the presentation. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that even and as much as we put a lot of effort into our professional lives, our personal lives too shouldn't suffer, right? When I saw her video, I said, yes, this is it. You should look like what you are trying to project, right? And her presentation too was good. She's not really one of the people that talk in the class in terms of participation, right? I don't know if it's network. I think it's network probably, and all of that. But then when I watched her video, I could see that she clearly understood what was being taught. Probably she went back to watch it, or she used to be in attendance and then I did not notice, and all of that. But then, well done, right? Miriam, yes, Miriam is somebody that I had to notice today because of the way she delivered her video, right? She's somebody that when she's, for me, I noticed that her kind of person would do very, very well as a YouTuber. So Miriam, if you're not yet in the YouTube space, please run inside the YouTube space and find your niche, right? Find that thing that gives you joy to talk about, because you have a good talking voice. You have a very good talking voice. I must commend that, right? In presentation, in communication, you have to sound palatable for people to want to listen to you for a long time, right? So if you are not into the YouTube space yet, I feel like you should find a niche there and build something for yourself, right? Build something for yourself in terms of how-to videos or guides or tutorials or whatever it is that just captures the essence of what you represent. Try to find a way to talk more, give people more reviews, like just talk. You have a very good talking voice, right? Yes, Rebecca, you are welcome, right? Another person I want to mention is Olajumoke. I don't know if she's on this call. I really don't know if she's on this call because you people did not drop your names. I don't know why. But Olajumoke, she's one of the persons that told me that she had to go to somebody's shop to do her video. I mean, that was a very heart melting thing for me because I'm going to share a personal story with us, right? We are done, no. If you want to, if you're done, like you want to leave, it's okay. But we're just gisting because I might not see you guys again in a very long time, right? So when she told me that she had to go to somebody's shop to do her video and they took the light, it reminded me of where I'm coming from, right? It reminded me of my story. So sometime in April, I got an online teaching gig, right? But then I did not have a house. Hey God, I moved into a new town. I didn't have a house. I was homeless. I was living in a corpus lodge. Then I was 7, right? So I was living in a corpus lodge, and you people know how corpus lodge can be: noise, everything, 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 But then I needed to deliver because it's not in my nature to fail an appointment, and that was the bet of the Law Academy's operations. We were existing, but that particular outing was the backbone of all we do now. It was like a huge turning point for me as a professional. I always knew I had a very great, excellent communication skill in terms of talking and writing, but then I knew I was stronger in media communication strategy, right? My job as a strategist. But then narrowing it down to teaching, when the opportunity came to teach communication to tech professionals, I did not have a house. Like, I was literally homeless. So I had to call my uncle that stays here in Enugu, right? And then I had to book an appointment to use their apartment. But his wife was pregnant. So the day, hey God, the day that I was supposed to do my video, I had packed my ring light, packed my clothes, packed my makeup, and every single thing, only for me to call my uncle. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, yo. We were rushed to the hospital. My wife had to do this, my wife had to do that, and the key is with us. We don't know if you can meet up with us. This thing I'm telling you, it was like an hour to my presentation because I had to go to work, but I left early to be able to meet up, right? This thing I'm telling you guys is an hour to my presentation. How would I go to the hospital, beat traffic, come back and set up? In fact, I cried. Like, I literally cried. For someone that is a perfectionist, right? I am actually a perfectionist. I won't even lie, because I like to have everything done professionally, right? I cried. Like, I literally cried. My heart was breaking. I didn't know what to do. You guys would not believe that I had to do my first teaching in somebody's shop. Like, there was no light. In fact, that time there was complete light outage, right? I think it was not even this green thing, but there was no light. I had to do my first teaching in somebody's shop, and there were over 800 people in attendance. My God, over 800 tech professionals in attendance. It was like a YouTube online class, like our classes, right? Over 800 people. I had to do my presentation in someone's shop. I just had to beg the organizers that I can't turn on my camera. For the people should not ask me to turn on my camera. So most times, if you notice me being lenient with people that cannot turn on their camera, it's because I know where I'm coming from. It's not easy. Like, it's not easy, right? But when I sat down after that day, I got a lot of feedback from the organizers. I got a lot of feedback from the students. They were really talking. Like, some of the comments are the comments that I archived them. Like, I'm using them as a reminder that this thing is actually something that people need, right? So after the class that day, I sat down in that shop. Firstly, I was grateful to God, but then I knew that it was a reason for me to actually put in the work into building this whole idea, because I saw real people getting real results. And it was an hour class, or let me say an hour 30 minutes class, but the feedback from that class has been one of the strongest I've ever had as a tutor, right? So after that period, I had to tell myself that, Mary Gold, it's time for you to make this Make this thing real. In fact, just make it real, right? I started saving money to get a house. That's why when I said that a lot of sacrifices have been made to take the law academy from where we are coming from in April till 2024, actually graduating real people that came in from seeing the law academy. Not like you were invited from somewhere. No, you saw the law academy. You don't know us from anywhere, but you just saw it and you felt like you need this and you decided to do it with us. For me, it's the highlight of my year, like I said. And so for everybody, even if I did not mention your name, just know that you are the highlight of my year. Ife Oluwa, yes, I cannot not mention Ife Oluwa. Ife Oluwa, well done. You are a student. I see you put in effort. Ife Oluwa is a medical student, right? He has to go to school. He has to learn. He has to learn in class. I think he even did his video in class. I think it was early this morning that he had to do his video and send to me. He was just apologizing that the volume, the background, the recording. I'm like, you don't know where me I'm coming from. Like, you don't even know where me I am coming from, right? Because if you know where me I'm coming from, you will not even be apologizing for this thing because I have my own pictures, like they are perfect pictures, right? I have my own perfect pictures in my head. They are with me. So I was wondering if the organizers had probably insisted that I have turned on my camera and then I was in somebody's shop that day. It would have been very bombastic side eye for me. But so for every single person that came to class, that took this cohort, that stayed through even up till now, that we are supposed to have ended like 25 minutes ago, I'm so grateful to you all, and I'm so proud to be your coach and to have helped you through this journey. So ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado and no extra comments and votes of thanks, I want to say thank you and God bless you to each and every one of you for joining this course and for believing in the Law Academy, to trust us with your future and with your time, right? We are so grateful and we wish you all the best. We trust that you will make the best out of what you've learned. We also trust that you would be good ambassadors of the Law Academy, and you can always reach out to me, right? You can always reach out to me, even if it is 2 3 months, 4 months, 5 months after this class has ended and you have a personal problem at work or a communication issue anywhere and you want to talk to me. If it's something that I can attend to immediately, please just text me on WhatsApp and I will respond to it. If you need to call me, I have to give you a time because I go to work, right? And I'm not very free with calls during the day. But when it comes to texting, you can best believe that I'll respond to you within 3 hours. That's if I don't give myself a work time frame that I need to meet up with, right? So most times I give myself like a work time frame, and then for like 1 2 3 4 hours I wouldn't be online because I need to just concentrate, put in the work, and get a particular task done at that time, right? So with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is me saying congratulations and God bless you all. Do not forget to send in your emails for your certificates, right? So send in your emails for your certificates and they are going to be sent to you before this time tomorrow, right? If you want to share on social media, you want to tag me, tag the Law Academy, please feel free to do that because I'm going to tag each and every one of you that graduated. I'm going to tag you on social media because I am so proud of your efforts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is me saying good night and God bless you. Bye. I was supposed to play music for you people. I don't have music. So, bye bye. Good night, guys. I love you all. Bye.